Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a look with the coveted Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette from Morphe Brushes. I finally got my hands on it, well, a little bit ago, but I had some things in the work and some other videos I was working on my Valentine's Day and stuff, but I finally wanted to sit down and do a look with this. So this is what I came up with, and there is so much that you can do with this palette. So for those of you who live under a rock and don't know who Jaclyn Hill is, she is an amazing makeup artist here on YouTube, and she did a palette with Morphe in collaboration with Morphe Brushes, and if you got your hands on it, you're one of the lucky few. I think they're supposed to be re-releasing it here in a few weeks, so keep a lookout. It is so amazing, so pigmented. It's a giant palette. It's like 27 bucks. It is limited edition, so when it does come out, make sure you try to get your hands on it. And it comes with these beautiful variety of colors of mattes and shimmers. And today I did a look with like this part right here. I was really feeling like a purpley smoky eye look. So this is what I came up with. If you want to see how I did it, stick around. And let's get right into it. Something I always do for the first step for eye makeup is prime my eyelids with my Bare Minerals 5-in-1 Cream Shadow. And I am just blending that in with a synthetic brush and blending that all the way up pretty much to my brow bone. I did have my brows already done for this just because I wanted to get things moving along a little bit for this video. Now I'm going in with this matte kind of neutral shade. This is another thing I always do, is make sure I go in with a color that is pretty much next to my skin tone, you know, and just uses my transition color and just blend that everywhere all over my eyelid. Next I'm going in with a Sigma E25 and this matte purple, deep purple plum shade, and these are so pigmented, like you can tell my brush has picked up so much of that amazing purple color. But now I'm just going in with that color and blending that into my crease. Now you want to make sure you take your time with this step, because you do want to build it up pretty nicely, but you don't want to get too messy with it because they are super pigmented. Next I'm going in with that shimmery kind of purpley, sort of like a cool tone purple almost color. It has like a silvery undertone to it, but it's mostly just that shimmery purple. And I'm just gonna wet my brush with the Fix Plus, and I am just laying that all over my eyelid, and that's gonna, you know, just be like that pop of color on the eyelid. I wanted to really keep the focus in the crease and like kind of build up into that smoky look, so I kept the lid pretty kind of light. So now I'm going in with this brown color on a pencil brush, and I'm starting that up towards from the outer corner of my eye into my crease, so kind of giving it sort of like a cut crease look, but not too much. We're going to just smoke it out, so it's not going to look like a defined cut crease, but the color is mainly focused, you know, the dark color is mainly focused into like the outer third of the eye and into the crease. And I'm just laying that in there and just going in, making sure I blend that all together so there are no harsh lines. So yeah, you always want to be sure to blend. And now I'm just building up that color a little bit. I'm going in with that matte purple that we used in the crease in the beginning, and I'm just laying that on the outer corner of my eye and just intensifying that even more. Just make sure you take your time. These are dark pigmented colors, so, and especially purple can, you know, gone wrong, can definitely look like you got in a bar fight. You know, you don't want to look like you got a bruised eye. So make sure, if you can do it, just make sure you take time and are patient with it, and just kind of build the intensity slowly, because it's always easier to add more than it is to, you know, remove. It's just a mess. But yeah, you just build up the intensity until you kind of have it where you like it. And then I'm just going in with that highlight shade and just putting that under my brow bone and on the inner corner, just to kind of brighten up those areas. And I was laying it down, and then, you know, just making sure that brush was kind of being a little bit difficult, so I was blending it with my finger a little bit and just doing the same thing with the inner corner of my eye and just blending that in. And I'm going to do my eyeliner, and as you know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I am severely handicapped on being able to do eyeliner on camera, and I always end up going out of frame. So after this point I would just like, okay, I'm just gonna do it off camera. I didn't really do any kind of winged look or anything, just once again close to my lash line, and I'm just curling my lashes and putting the mascara on. Nothing super special here. I think this look would look fabulous with some eyelashes. I just don't wear them all the time, and I wasn't really going anywhere. I was just doing the look for the video, so I didn't put any eyelashes on, but you can definitely add it to that. I'm sure it will look even more fabulous with some beautiful fluttery eyelashes on. Now after that's done, I'm just taking the concealer. This is my Maybelline Age Rewind, and just concealing and highlighting at the same time. I also had my foundation, like I said, done because I just really wanted to focus this video mainly on the eyes. So now I'm just blending that in, the concealer with my Sigma brush. This is one of my favorite brushes for concealer. And then I also go in and kind of clean up any of the edges so it doesn't look any, if I had any fallout, it doesn't look messy. So I'm just going to blend that in. And I'm going to set that with my Ben Nye Banana Powder. And I set that with the same concealer brush. Now I know you might think this is kind of crazy because that brush is a little bit wet, but I do find that with the consistency of this powder, I feel like if I use just like a powder brush, the powder just goes everywhere. So I use the same concealer brush and then just kind of brush off any excess with a powder brush. I find that the best way to set that concealer. So anyways, now I'm just going in for my under eye. I'm lining my waterline with just any kind of black liner, and I'm going about almost 75% of the way in. I'm not making it very dramatic. And just to finish out the under eye, I'm going in with that same transition. I'm going to lay down pretty much all the colors that I used on my eye, starting out with that transition color, and then I'm going to go in with that purple and make sure I just layer over that. Once again, this is the same process. You want to take your time and just blend each step. So now I'm going in with that matte purple, and on a pencil brush, on a more precise brush, I'm just going in with my lower lash line and just laying that down there, taking my time, making sure, small strokes, don't rush into it, because like I said, you don't want to look like you got in a bar fight. And then last but not least, going in with that shimmery purple color that we laid on our lids. I am just layering that on top of that matte purple and just blending all of that in together. And then, yeah, if you get some fallout, you can just blot that away with your concealer brush or your powder brush. And I'm just lowering I'm just placing mascara on my lower lashes. This is like a must, especially if you are going to put shadow on your lower lashes, because I feel like it just gives it more definition. And I always powder my face mostly, so I'm just going in with some MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and just powdering everything up, make sure it stays where it's supposed to. And like I said, I didn't go into details of much of any other face makeup or anything, but here I am just kind of bronzing it up. I'm not doing any heavy contour because I wanted the focus to stay on my eyes, but I'm just warming up my skin. And then I'm going to use Melba for blush. I find that for my skin tone, it's just a perfect neutral kind of blush. It's not too much, and it doesn't take the focus away from the eyes. So I just find that the perfect neutral peachy tone, and I wanted to keep the lips pretty neutral too. So I'm just going in with this Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm, and then that's it. This is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Please, please, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Hope you liked it, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Love you.